glad to have you with us from Bloomington, Indiana, Memorial Stadium. This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup, a clash of top 10 teams as these two will get their oil checked early. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Indiana Hoosiers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Hey guys, Georgia's head coach told me pregame he understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters, but he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Dogs kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. Let's step back here and look at the big picture for Indiana. They finally get the glory. Everything changes as far as program expectations when you win that first national championship. Fans, boosters, alumni, media, now all expecting much, much more, aren't they, David?
Yeah, but you still get to celebrate because you were the king. You were the king of college football. You won it all. A lot to be excited about. Palmer, now you work on the next season and repeating and all that goes with it.
And it should still be good, too, right? Because winning that first national championship brought in so many good recruits, brought in so many players through the portal. You can make an argument their roster this year is better than last year's national championship roster. So I'm excited to see what they do today.
Finds his man. Busts through behind his pad. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marked it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. A shot toward the end zone. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Bringing it back. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
And on this opening drive, the offense trying to be aggressive, attacking deep down the field. But they're going to have to do a better job of taking advantage of those one-on-one matchups because that time the defense won. They were able to high point the football, creating the interception.
The run inside. It's Phillips. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And those hairy dogs taking a bite out of another first down.
You don't usually find Georgia teams that complicate things. They know who they are, and it starts with running the football, establishing the line of scrimmage. That's what the Dogs do.
He uncorks one deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I'll burn your ass and they let you jump that shit. You sick. You sick nigga.
Starting the game, forcing a turnover. Now you get the ball and you give it right back. So the momentum you have.
Yeah, but still, I fucking burnt it.
Right back to the other side.
On the run, it's Richard. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Rush is on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
The offense changing the play. Back to pass, it's Hoover. Intercepted, a first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here's a give to Frazier. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Man, in all the visions and all the great things you anticipated happening for this fella, like in the first carry, you put it on the deck. Like, that is a frustrating start, man. What a momentum swing in this game, too. Early fumble, early turnover to get this thing rolling.
Looking to throw on first down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Hit as he throws. Just missed his man. Gave him just a
Butterfinger ass
big picture, guys.
nigga.
This certainly isn't an all-or-nothing game. Long season ahead. But how much fun is it to have a top-5 clash like this one early?
It's so much fun, and you don't have to be a fan of just these 2 top-5 teams. If you're a fan of college football, you're honing in on this game because you're going to learn a lot here, David.
Yeah, and the fans are going to be like, overrated. This is why the preseason polls stink. We get a chance to prove ourselves with some of these teams that hasn't done a lot on the resume yet. Now, today is a resume builder.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Here's the pressure. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard
I had to need him to push you. If he just push you, I'm gonna get 50 yards.
Ready to get this drive cranked up. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on." Turning it on! 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Trying play action. Caught close to the marker. It's Frazier. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that's a really good job by the quarterback, man. You run the play action, you want to take a shot. Nice job taking the check down. Running back does the rest and chews up some yardage.
Handoff for Frazier. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, it feels like each and every year when you talk Georgia and their ability running the football, they are about as deep at that position in running back as anybody in college football. You look to last year, David, it felt like every game there was 5 or 6 guys. It was Nate Frazier and 4 other dudes all getting it done. They recruit so well at that position. They bring in fresh bodies. They wear defenses down. We expect that to be the same thing this year.
They do, but I tell you what, man, the highlighter to me, the top guy is Nate Frazier. And them keeping him this offseason, there was a lot of people that were trying to make him a very rich man. And I'm not saying he's not a rich man at Georgia, but, like, He is the superstar. He's got great feet. You saw him take next steps after his freshman year. And this guy really has dynamic quickness. He explodes through the hole, home run speed, doesn't mess around.
Yeah, he's fresh.
The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Snagged in the middle. It's Phillips. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Defense,
I ain't even see you in the middle right there. I ain't gonna do that no more.
Point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the 1st down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a 1st and goal situation.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Absolutely.
I'll take 3, fuck it. Motherfucking screen shaking.
The game on the board, it's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well.
Them niggas coming, boy. Them niggas coming, boy.
Situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield and needs a bunch.
Oh my.
Quickly complete.
Yes, sir. Good tackle. That's what stars do. That's what stars do right there.
And the Hoosiers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Slips through the line. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some.
There's some room. And he rolls it out. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
In the box.
Man, I am a great player.
Get in that box.
I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that.
I just want to get in that box.
Create big plays. Showed you a little bit of vision. Showed you a little bit of burn.
Georgia's a problem, bro.
Got the long
They are the
And the extra point was good.
Chiefs. No, they ain't the Chiefs. They the Seahawks of the Madden.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive.
Defense crazy.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Hoosiers moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Hoover. That one comes out hot down the right side. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped.
Yes, sir. Stop playing with me. Why are you doing me like that?
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before
Let's
this
go.
game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not
I've been in a lab.
extra possessions.
Swear.
That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
They give it to him first time this season for the transfer. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Finds his big tight end. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside. Take advantage of it to make big plays.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up.
I didn't even pick a play. What the fuck?
To throw
Damn.
Stockton.
He'll pick the play for me.
It's complete.
Good play, y'all.
Down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal.
Well, that's new. If you want to keep the ball to the tight end in this situation and let him run the football, I mean, goal line area, maybe. No, you know what? It stunk. It was a bad play call. Don't do it again.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
I thought I was running a reverse.
I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something on the board.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Marsh. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. And the Hoosiers want to crank the tempo.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too.
Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
Okay.
I love the...
But stop playing with you.
The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Thought you going short right there. Yeah, he was out, bro.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right.
Oh, yeah, it's 1 foot in college, right?
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far.
Bullshit.
Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
So now it's 2nd and long. Delayed handoff. It's Richards. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Looking to the big tight end. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that. They're taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
And the field goal unit is on the field.
Whoa.
The will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard
that shit's scary.
Right down the boulevard. It's good.
That bitch big curve, boy. I see ya.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it.
It is like 12 miles per hour wind, though.
Nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside.
Man, no blocking right there.
He'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
We're going to go to halftime like this. I think we kicked it off.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive.
Bring Nate in at the halftime. Let my boy get some win. Uh-oh, the great C. Come on, y'all.
He's brought down and the clock continues to run. The Bulldogs will use
Come on, y'all. See some.
They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. Bringing the heat. That one will be incomplete, and we are down.
We chill.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check
through a peak right there.
But the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his
Put a hand on him.
Maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
And they'll stop him short of the first down, and they've got a timeout.
You can have it.
Try to get the ball back before halftime.
You can have it. I'm finna punch that dude with a one.
Halftime timeout on the field. Georgia sends out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon.
They didn't be booting it on here.
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage.
Yep. Good see, y'all.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. First up, a look at James Madison taking on the Liberty Flames. And it's the Dukes with the lead right now in the first half in a battle of 1-0 teams. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gonna take a shot. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
All right, they see the safety, bro. They cheat.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. On the move,
we there.
It's Richard.
See y'all.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on that time, made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. The Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. That thing was down.
You know if you cross the 50, you can go for it whenever, right?
And it'll be a touchback.
Okay, to make sense.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their
I was trying to throw the ball, and it did that.
Timeout to use the rest of the way. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Catch is made at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here.
Yeah, thank you,
They can open up this passing game, but early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, going to the air. Throws to the tight end. Bulldozes his way through. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Looking for room. It's Richard. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it.
Give me my shit.
And that's a huge play by the defense.
Mr. King,
man. The ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following up for a massive fumble recovery.
Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. On target. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Maybe some room here. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Buying some time as he moves left. He's going to take off. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
Here's a give to Frazier. Fighting off the defender. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Give to the back. Got enough for the first. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. To the air, it's Stockton. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
And the point after is good. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. This pressure from the defensive front is overwhelming, much like when 3-time All-American David Pollock played on the Georgia defensive front. Whatever happened to that guy?
Washed up old guy. I've heard bad things about that guy. But no, when you look at these defenses Georgia's had, these dominant defenses, man, it's just big physical guys up front. You think about the Jordan Davises and the Trayvon Walkers of the recent past, just guys that dominate a football game. You have to know where they're at on every snap.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Got him downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half. This is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. That's a great start to this second half.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Now just about ready to snap it to start the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. It's shot. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Gets rid of it. It's complete to the right. Runs through a man. He might have some space. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap it.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And he makes the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Looking to throw it, Stockton. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. He's going to run it. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Nice job by the D, playing the pass first. QB scrambles. It's the 4th quarter. I got to save time. I got to save possessions. What do I do to end the run? Now I push the quarterback out of bounds. He goes out of bounds. Thank you. I didn't even have to waste a timeout. Nice job by the D.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They'll go with Frazier. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. Feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He's running free down the middle. All the way back. Touchdown, Georgia.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to change this route. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he makes the catch inside the 15.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a fourth down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first to keep the drive alive. QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that fourth down.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
This is the most important part.
Will break his fucking neck.
Down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a third down and goal.
Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time. Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Under fire. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
The Hoosiers take their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Got his man on the right. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still throwing for it and being aggressive. But, hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep calling him, I guess.
Looking downfield on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the
For a linebacker, that was great coverage. I ain't gonna fucking lie.
Down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be third down.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Just keep slinging it. Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here. Going for the big play. Makes the catch down the right side. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wilson will throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens, and they get out of sync, and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
Here comes the heat. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. He might want another play. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a nice play.
Touchdown, Indiana.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board.
I was finna fuck that running back up, boy.
Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. They cannot stop the clock again. Now they'll put their heads together over on the sideline. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And how about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for once.
Keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first. Got a little grab. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down.
That nigga flattened the cornerback. That was crazy.
Be happy on the ride home.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a
GG, bro. We can run some more of you up.
Running
I just got home.
a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.
Better send me one.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports.